We got two of them! A World of Warships video by Dangerously Incompetent. I'm commanding the Kiev Soviet Tier 7 destroyer. We're on Northern Lights chart and it's a Tier 7's all ranked because it's a ranked battle. It's a rank 6 battle in fact. Now when you think of destroyers you think torpedoes, immediately that's what you think, torpedoes, isn't it? Well, with the Kiev, I hardly seem to get any torpedo hits. Well, in ranked battles at any rate. It's mainly because I'm trying to keep at range and use my guns because it's not very good much cop up against American destroyers in a toe-to-toe fight, in a little dogfight, because it turns so very, very slowly. And it's a big long target, so it's harder to dodge. Whereas the Americans short, turn fast, it's a nightmare. So I don't get close. I was staying at range and using my speed and dodging and replying with my guns, blah blah blah, bang bang bang. So that's one reason for it. The other reason for it is there's always someone spotting you. The Kiev's so huge, it's easily spotted. Trying to get to an island, try and make your approach from behind an island and all the rest of it is rather difficult, especially in ranked battles, because everyone knows the maps really well, and they know to stay away from the islands that you can get to. And even if you do manage to get behind an island and you've got someone else spotting, so you know where they are, you know where they're coming, so you know when to jump out, they're more than likely going to stick an airplane up or start off their radar, because they're American cruisers and they got radar and can detect you at like 9 kilometers. Woo! So it's really hard to make a sort of island approach. Jump out from behind the island, fire your torpedoes and dash off. Even usually, if you try that sort of thing, before you've even got your torpedoes clear past the end of the island, they started shooting you, and it's all downhill from there. And then, even if you do happen to end up in a dogfight with another destroyer, and you go, right, I shall launch my torpedoes since we're close range, and they'll find it hard to dodge. Aha, I've launched my torpedoes, and they still don't get a hit because you've usually shot him to death before they get there, even though they're 4-kilometer torpedoes. Anyway, to the game, to the battle. Most of our destroyers have come to B. The battleships and cruiser are following suit. We've had the initial exchange around B, but it looks like the enemy have gone heavily on A and only sent like a destroyer to B, whom we have killed. And now the two Mahans have sneaked the cap, hooray! So they don't really need the battleships and the cruiser behind them at this point in time. It'd be much better to have them shooting at A, because Hatsuharu's still in the middle there. Well, they took A quite some time ago. He's being bold, being foolish. But anyway, there's only our Hatsuharu and me able to shoot him. Shame the cruiser isn't there, blamming away. Totally easy meat, or even easier meat. Hatsuharu doesn't fire very fast. I probably fire 3 times as fast, maybe a bit slower, 2 times as fast at least. And there's another Hatsuharu shooting at him, so as long as we keep him spotted or taunt him into firing and dropping his concealment, let's have a bit of a guess. Ooh, he thinks he's been spotted, so he starts firing. Or he thinks he can hit me, so he starts firing. But I'm far away, and I'm moving fast, and I'm turning. So he's mostly missing. If I can only get my shots to hit him, it'll all be good. And he's concentrating on me, so our Hatsuharu is going to have an easy time of it, shooting him up. And look, a Colorado in a totally vulnerable place. He's in a very tight, squeezy position. Our Hatsuharu can sneak in there and drop some torpedoes through that gap. That battleship is in for a hard time. So not only is there's the second battleship. So the Colorado's still in the gap, or is it no? The Arizona's still in the gap. So look on the old macaroony. Yeah, the Arizona's in the gap. Oh, and the Pensacola in the gap. And our Hatsuharu sent his torpedoes merrily through that gap. Ooh, this is gonna be good. It's foolish. Why are they trying to push through? Why were they pushing through? Why were they still there? As you can surely see, most of the rest of our team. Now the Hatsuharu's dropped his mate because he got spotted. Well, he's close enough, and now he can't see them. So I get closer. I break my cardinal rule of staying off so that I can dodge and get closer in order to spot. Oh, there's the Pensacola out in the open. Oh, actually, that's how he's lost loosed his torpedoes not so very long ago. So I don't think he's got torpedoes back again yet. But we got the Pensacola in there. I can shoot at him, and he's now starting. Oh boy, he's starting to shoot, and he's starting to leave. So I think I'll just slow it. Yeah, about this speed. So I can now launch my torpedoes. And you see what happens when you get close in the Kiev. It's so big. It doesn't turn fast. You're an easy thing to hit as soon as you're spotted. There's a Mahan in there as well. Ooh, oh. And my torpedoes are on. Well, they're doing well. They're looking promising. There's the Mahan. Let's slow it down even more here. Oh, watch carefully, especially also on the ribbons. Enemy destroyer blown up. There goes the Mahan. And there goes the Pensacola. Woohoo! 2 ships with 2 torpedo launchers. Or maybe there's just 1 torpedo launch that made all the hits. Because they did get double strike for that. Wow, that made my battle, that did. Because it is so rare. It is so rare for me to actually get a torpedo hit. I'm either too far away, because they're 4-kilometer torpedoes, or get killed before I've finished clearing the island. Ooh, that was painful. Or I've shot them to death before my torpedoes arrive. Oh, 11 hits left. I'm not long for this world. No, here it is. Oof, and I'm out of there. But we have successfully butchered them as they tried to push through A. You've got 4 ships left. They've got goodly amounts of health, and it's only an Arizona left. So that's the game in the bag. And I contributed. Huzzah! 2 with 1 torpedo launch. Woo!